Hello ROS developers and welcome to the ROS questions and answers video series. If you want to learn anything about ROS, this is your channel. ROS navigation, ROS with drones, ROS for autonomous cars, everything ROS is here. Learn ROS step by step and push your ROS learning in just 10 minutes of video. I am Alberto and today we are going to be checking a question I found in the ROS Answers forum, which is this one, but before anything else, remember to visit our Robot Ignite Academy, our online academy where you will find practical online ROS courses using simulated robots, no installation required. You will find a link to the academy on the video description. And now let's start with the video. So, as I've said, we are going to be checking this question I found in the ROS Answers forum, which is how to get value from a subscriber topic in ROS in Python. I have the following code from the ROS subscriber tutorial. So here he has a simple ROS subscriber code, and then I need to know how I may store the value of data in callback function so that I may use it for further purposes. I tried the following code, but did not work. Then he posts here an example code which is not working. So yeah, we are going to see how to do this. So for that we are going to be using ROS.DS, ROS Development Studio. So I'm going to create a new project, which I'm going to call subscriber demo. There we are. Let's create this project and start it very quickly. I can close this. So first of all, I'm going to open a shell, an IDE as well. And the first things to do will be to create a package where to place the code here in the Catkin workspace. So let's come to the Catkin workspace and create a package. Let's call it subdemo and ROSPy as a dependency. Okay, great, there we are. So here we have our package. Now here I'm going to create a new file which I'm going to call, there it is, subcode.py, and here let's paste this code. Excellent, so here I have the example code, and now let's start a simulation in order to have a ROS core. So first of all I'm going to select an empty world, and I'm going to place a robot into this empty world, which can be, no idea. Let's place the BB-8, for instance. Yeah, let's spawn the BB-8 here. Let me make sure that the code has execution permissions. There we go, excellent. And now what we are going to do is to basically recreate this scenario. So basically here it's subscribing to a topic which is called locations, which uses the string message. So let's generate this topic. Here I already have the simulation with the BB-8. Excellent. Which I'm not going to use, by the way, but well, it's nice to have it there. But I do need to start the simulation to have the ROS core. So now I'm going to do a ROS topic pop manually to a topic which is called localizations. It was localizations. Ah no, locations. Locations, which uses standard messages, the type string. Yeah, I'm using out of CPU, I know. So then here let's just put whatever, WhatsApp for instance, and let's publish this at the rate of 1 Hz. There we go. So now, if I execute the code, I should get here this message. I heard WhatsApp in this case. So let's execute this code. ROS1 subdemo subcode.py, and yeah, here I have the listener ID, the caller ID, and the I heard WhatsApp. Okay, so this is working fine. Now, what can you do in order to store this data into a variable and in order to use it later So the best thing would be to use Python classes. I don't know if you have heard about them, but this would be the best to use, Python classes. But so I highly recommend you to have a look at this and learn how to use classes. It's not very complex, but for this case, and this is a very simple code, very simple, we are going to do an exception and we are going to use global variables. So for instance, here I'm defining a global variable which is called my data. Yeah, then I can use this variable whenever I want from all the code. So for instance, I can put here my data and assign it the value of data.data. Yes, then now the data.data, I have it stored in the global variable my data. Yeah, and now I can, for instance, let's use the my data instead of, let's remove this line actually, and I'm going to use here, let me remove also this, it's necessary. And then instead of using the data.data, what I'm going to use is my global variable, my data. Yes? So as you can see, very simple. I define here the global variable my data, then I store the value of data into my global variable, and then from here I can use my global variable in whatever I can. I can modify it, I can add something to the string, whatever I want. So if I save this and I execute it, now I will get I heard WhatsApp. Yes, without the caller ID. So just I heard WhatsApp. So let's execute it. And here I have it, I heard WhatsApp. Yeah. So in this case, as you can see, this is super easy to do, super simple. But for once you keep generating more complex programs, then this is not recommended at all, global variables. Then you will need to use classes, Python classes. Okay. So yeah, that was all for the video of today. I hope you have learned something new. And if you liked the video, please give us a like, a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe to our channel. We are posting ROS related videos almost every day, live classes, lots of things, lots of interesting stuff. So yeah, stay tuned and see you in the next video. Goodbye.